Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Today we're going to talk a little bit how I am upgrading my first aid kit and my medical setup. So if you recognize this little guy from a previous video, this is the Eberlestock Inditac. I've been using this as my med kit for about 2 years now, but I'm making some changes, and although I still highly recommend this product, I will not be using this as my single first aid kit anymore. So let's talk about what I am moving over to and why. So I am moving over to more of a 2-kit setup, one that I can have on me EDC every day, whether I go in the backcountry or I'm going to work, and then more of like a base camp that I can keep at home, and then my vehicle with supporting gear to combine with this one. So let's talk a little bit about why I'm changing what I want in my med kit and for what uses. So over the last year or so, I've gotten quite a bit more medical training through NOLS, the National Outdoor Leadership School. I've gotten their Wilderness First Aid cert, their Wilderness First Responder cert, and I'm also currently working on getting an EMT certificate. So an Inditac was set up primarily as a trauma individual first aid kit. It was my IFAC. I had built that out during deployment, and then when I came back home, I realized that my med kit was not very good for just everyday scenarios, especially in the backcountry with how big that kit is and some of the limitations that came with it. So I wanted to transfer over to something that I could actually carry with me everywhere I went and change away from more of an individual kit to a potential multi-person or multi-patient kit. So let's take a deeper dive into this guy, like I said, MyMedic Sidekick Pro. If you have any questions about the difference between their standard level kit and their pro level kit, go over to their website. They do a really good video breakdown on that. But this being the pro kit, comes with more life-saving equipment, basically things like tourniquets and things like that. So quick review of the bag, the material itself. Like I mentioned, it's in Coyote Brown. It comes in quite a few other colors. The zippers on it are nice and overbuilt, which is awesome because I tend to overstuff my med kits and I don't want this guy blowing out at the seams. It has a nice, really big, sturdy nylon grab handle on it. And then if you notice this little buckle on the front, this buckle actually attaches to a MOLLE compatible Velcro backing. So you can attach this guy onto like any backpack that has MOLLE or like the back of a car seat or something like that. And then when you need to use this bag, just undo that buckle and then it just Velcro tears off, which also reveals a buckled strap that you can use as a shoulder sling or as a fanny pack. Or in my case, I'll most likely just be using it like a grab handle. So right now, this kit does, it only comes with what they have in the Pro version of their setup. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I'm going to add to this kit and I'm going to change it. But let's take a look inside just real quick and see what comes standard in this guy. So it opens up like a book, makes it really easy to organize and really easy to see all of your stuff. MyMedic does a really good job of just creating these little pouches which are labeled with everything that you need and what type of contents it has. So you can have just like your medication kit, you can have your topical ointment kit, you can have your burn kit. So there's no more it's like digging through individual packets in your first aid kit. It makes it really easy and color-coded to find quickly. The other cool thing about the way they make their product is that all these little mod pouches, as they call them, have QR codes on them. So if you end up using one of your kits or it expires, you can just quick scan that code, go to their website, and then order exactly what you need to refresh your med kit, which is awesome. Which is also why I actually started this project. I was going through my old med kit replacing old expired medications, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to go and buy individual tiny little packets. So MyMedic does a pretty cool thing with that. So like I mentioned, this being the Pro kit, it comes with a tourniquet, it comes with bleed stopping and other ABC essentials. You can do a deeper dive into all of the individual contents in here. That's not the point of this video. They've already done that for you on their website. But a few things that I want to add to this kit for my specific needs are One, I'll be adding a syringe for cleaning out wounds and any kind of eye care you might need. I'm going to be adding some quick clot gauze. They already have 2 packs in here, but it's small and it's light and it doesn't hurt having a third anyway. This kit does not come with chest seals, so I would still like to cover some trauma bases. So I'm still going to throw 2 chest seals in here. Then I actually pulled this out of the MyFac, but this is just a small CPR mask. Definitely want to have this on my person in the event you need to give someone CPR. That's just going to tuck in there as well. This triangular bandage, I would like to have at least 2 of them, but 1 will do because it's kind of stuffed to its limits. And I also pulled this out of the MyFac, but especially for backcountry scenarios with skiing and climbing, being able to isolate a limb and keep it still, I definitely want to have a triangle bandage with me. We're going to be throwing in an extra pair of gloves because honestly you can never have too many gloves, especially if you're expecting to deal with multiple patients or dealing with the same patient over an extended period of time, like in a backcountry scenario. You want to keep everything sanitary. This kit did not come with tape, so I'm going to add in a little bit of tape here. And then the Wilderness First Aid pamphlet / guide that you can get from Knowles, either from doing one of their classes or online. This is basically like information that you don't want to forget, but if you do, it's in here, like how to call in a SOAP report, reminding yourself to write down pulse and respiration rate and potentially blood pressure, how to link up like your triangle bandage, or how to tape a foot or a wrist or anything like that. So just backup knowledge for you in case you forget anything, as well as a pen and paper in there so you can take notes. So that's pretty much everything I want to add to the inside of this kit. I promise it'll close up. I've gotten it to work. It's just going to be tight. I'll get that later, but just for demonstration purposes, I also want to add in trauma shears. And this is where this like outside laser cut MOLLE is pretty awesome, where I can just tuck these shears in to the front of my kit like that. And then even though this does come with a rat's tourniquet, I still want my trusty cat tourniquet. And since I don't plan on using the Velcro attachment on the back, I found it's really nice just to slap that guy on there just like that, which makes it really fast and easy to rip off and get access to as well. So I might include more information about why I want a cat tourniquet as well as a rat tourniquet, especially in backcountry situations. That could be for a later video, especially when I go over this guy. But that's just a quick run through of the Sidekick. I'm pretty excited to add it to my kit and see how it works for me. If you have any questions for me about whether the bag itself or my Medic products, or how I intend on using this kit, please drop them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for me, do the same. But until next time, you guys, I hope you stay safe. I hope you don't have to use your first aid kit, and try to challenge yourself with something new every day. Until next time, I'll see you later.